Hey, what's going on? It's Stokely from Sauce on Dolay. You know, the mic is very sensitive on these Apple phones all of a sudden. I just had an update, even though I have an old phone. My phone isn't even past iPhone 10. But anyhow, you know, I've been feeling a little sick, so I haven't been in my car much, and that's where I record. But the phone has been very sensitive. It picks up everything. I was doing something today and speaking to my mother on the phone, and she was like, "Why are you making all that noise?" I said, "I don't hear any noise." It was just picking up all the ambient sound. But now I'm recording on the Voice Notes app, which is what I use to record this podcast, and it's telling me that now it's stereo recorded. I didn't know that it was mono to begin with. So that's good that it's stereo recorded. You see, the Lord provides, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I'm born in the best time. I feel like I'm born in the best time in the world. Best time in the worst of times, like Shakespeare say, right? It's the best of times and it's the worst of times. We have so much technology at our fingertips, but at the same time, we're still, it still comes back around to bite us. And as humans, how we're dealing with each other has degraded somewhat on a local, interpersonal, atomic, the most subatomic level that you could think about it. The way how we view ourselves and the way we view each other. Let me piggyback and continue off of that. The way how we view ourselves, we belittle ourselves. The way how we view our own family members. They say you always hurt the ones you love. There's a song like that. The people that you're familiar with, those are the ones that you typically attack because you know that you're going to get away with it. They're not going to do nothing to you. You're unlikely to do that to a stranger on the street because you know they might punch you in your face. You know, it's a possibility because, you know, they don't know you. They don't have any affinity to you. They don't have any love for you. So we carry ourselves in a certain kind of way, but we'll act a little more reckless around our own family members, which should not be the case. We should kind of handle everyone with kindness, in my opinion, until they prove themselves, well, you know, you still got to anticipate threats, but for the most part, you don't want to be in a constant, stressful, high cortisol situation where you're living on the edge and you're like, thin-skinned, all the time. But I think we've become more so with the amount of stimulus, negative stimulus, and the amount of hyperbole we view in media, from music, television, the news networks, entertainment, whatever. Everybody's just kind of pointing fingers, including me, I guess, right now. But the way how we deal with ourselves and the way how we view ourselves. Now, I was just watching a little clip of a woman talking about facial fillers. Now, a few public relations representatives have reached out to me in regards to having me speak to people who deal with aesthetics like plastic surgery and things of that nature. Now, I think I've mentioned this before. Plastic surgery, in my opinion, it can potentially make you feel better about yourself, which can improve your perspective. And if you feel good about yourself, if you look good, sometimes it makes you feel good. Because if you look better, then it takes away some of the stress and anxiety. And it's like a drug being released, your organs may start working properly, you know what I mean? Because like I was talking about when it comes to hair loss and even erectile dysfunction, stress and fight or flight, those things occupy the same autonomic nervous sympathetic pathways. Also your body will prioritize producing cortisol in stressful situations instead of making testosterone or synthesizing estrogen. Especially it would want to stop synthesizing estrogen, So, but strangely enough, stress can also provide human growth hormone, help boost your human growth hormone. But if you have tumors, you don't really want a whole bunch of human growth hormone flowing around. So even if you have tumors, you don't want to have a lot of stress. Anyhow, either way you look at it, stress is no good. So maybe a little cosmetic surgery might take down your stress level, might take down your anxiety level, might take down your social anxiety level, make you feel good. But that hit, that drug hit that you got from that improvement, from the compliments and all these things, can sometimes get too far to the point where you want to do more cosmetic surgery. Or if it's tattoos, you want to get more tattoos. Or if it's buying name brand stuff and people say, oh, I like that, you might want to get more of that because they gave you a compliment. Compliments, I never even thought about it that way, but compliments are drugs, really. If the person takes it as a compliment, you know. Compliment could be a drug. Praise could be a drug. But it could be also, like I said, compliments and being nice. When somebody's being nice to you, it could be a manipulation. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's totally altruistic being nice. Oh, these guys just dumped all this garbage here. So I was just watching a clip, lady talking about fillers, and I don't know what the fillers are made out of. I guess the fillers are made out of collagen. If you go to a bad place, if you go to a illegal cosmetics place, like some people do, like, or if you do go to some place that's unregulated. I mean, even if you go to the regular hospital, you can also have an adverse effect, and you can have a medical emergency, or you can have a staph infection. You can have all kind of issues happen in the hospital. But as of late, people are more blaming overseas doctors for stuff like Mexico. Well, Mexico not so much. Mostly Turkey, Dominican Republic. Those are two of the big culprits that people blame for people losing their lives doing cosmetic surgery. Now, things can go wrong anywhere. But, okay, so go back to what the lady was saying. The lady was saying these fillers, they don't stay in the same place. They don't stay in the spot where you want the definition. Let's say you want some collagen. Let's say you want some, maybe not collagen, but let's say you want something injected in your face that's going to make your lips plump or your cheeks look more defined or whatever the case may be. What she's saying is that these injections, they migrate. They don't just stay in one place. They move from place to place. So now you lose the definition in that singular place, and it makes the whole area puffy, right? So when the whole area is puffy now, it makes your face look more deformed than when you just got the injection, you know? So, you know, we got to be careful regarding, you know, I guess how we take praise. We got to be careful on how how much we invest in our aesthetic and how much we invest in our vanity. You know, how much we invest in anything. What's the gain? What's the gain? What's the long-term gain? What's the sustainable gain? Is there sustainable gain? Maybe not. I was just watching Ninja Turtles last night, and it's a Ninja Turtles movie from 2016. There's a point where the Ninja Turtles had the opportunity to look human. And one of them, the leader, which I think it was Donatello, was like, once a turtle, always a turtle, man. They wanted acceptance. They wanted to belong. They wanted to, you know, anytime you watch Ninja Turtles, they always talk about they want a girlfriend or something like that. So to gain acceptance and to gain whatever, you know, they were willing in the 2016 movie, at least one of them really wanted to turn human. And they had a falling out due to one brother saying, nah, man, we're going to be turtles forever, man. We're not going to change the ways we are. And he said, I forgot exactly what he said, but he says, peace comes from within. Peace comes from accepting yourself. But, you know, we're still social animals, so we're influenced by what's around us and what the social norms are. So anyway, I gotta go though, but hey man, you know, love yourself first before you want to take a decision to do some kind of elective surgery. Hey, thanks.